Hello everyone, this is Vasilis from codebender, and I've been playing around with the RedBearLab's Blend board lately, which is an Arduino board with BLE built in, so it's Bluetooth Low Energy, which allows you to communicate with your phone and other Bluetooth devices. And I've been pretty impressed by the board, so I wanted to make a video to show you guys how you can get started. And it's also compatible with codebender, so it's really easy to get started and you can use it very easy in your projects. So what I'm going to do, I have already connected my RedBearLabs board here. So what I'm going to do is I'm first going to go to the product page just to show you the board. So RedBearLab has two versions of the board. One is called Blend and the other one is called Blend Micro. As you can see, the Blend version is an Arduino compatible form factor, so you can stack shields on top, etc. And they also have the Blend Micro version, which is it's a smaller version of the Blend board, and it's more tailored for when you create your own projects and you want to have this in a small form factor so you can embed it in your projects. So I'm going to go to the Blend board again, and I'm going to go to the Quick Started guide, which uses codebender. So the idea is to get started in less than a minute. So they have a very well thought out guide that takes you through all the steps of registering to codebender, installing all of the drivers and the plugin, etc. But I'm not going to do that now because A, I already have a codebender account, and B, it's not really necessary unless you need to install some drivers on your computer, etc. So I'm actually going to skip that, and if this doesn't work, it's a good idea for you to go through that whole guide and make sure that you have all the steps set out. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight to the Blink example. I'm going to click on the Learn More button, and that will take me to the page where I have to install the browser plugin or the browser app that allows me to communicate with my board. So I'm installing the app here. Now it's added on my browser, so I'm going to go back. And sure enough, what I see now is that I have to select my device, select the right port, and click Run. So I'm going to go to the Blend, and I already have connected my board, and this is the right port for my board. So I'm going to click Run Arduino, and this will compile the code, and it will program my device from the browser. Now it's a bit finicky, so sometimes because of the way the RedBearLabs works, it might not work straight ahead, and you can see it didn't work at the first try. So I'm going to try it again now. And you might also need to press the reset button on your board if it doesn't work a couple of times. So you can see now that my upload is successful, and actually let me turn on my camera here and show you the board. So this is the board here, and you can see the LED blinking, and there's an LED attached to the pin 13 on the board itself. So this is the power LED, and this is the LED attached to pin 13, and you can see it blinking, essentially doing what we told it to do in the code. But the cool thing is, the whole thing about this board is the Bluetooth capabilities. So you can see also the GIF here of the LED blinking. So the cool thing is that RedBearLabs also has created their own, they have embedded an example for the Bluetooth capabilities. So I'm going to go ahead and select the Blend Micro here. Not sure if I selected the right one, so let me start again. So I'm gonna go ahead and select the Blend Micro example here, and now again I've chosen Blend and the USB modem. So let's program the device with the new firmware, and what this will do is, oh no, actually it's the BLE Mini example, so let's switch again. sorry about that. So I guess that should be the right one. So I'm going to program the device with the new example, and this should listen to a connection from my phone, and then whenever I have a connection, it should send the hello world message every second or so, I think. Yeah, every second or so. So what I'm going to do is I've programmed the board, and let me switch to the iPhone screen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the App Store, and I'm going to search for the RedBearLab application. So all you need to do is install this BLE controller application, and they also have steps for that on their guide, so you can follow what I'm doing. So I'm installing the application, and then once that's installed, they have 3 different examples of things you can do with the board. So if you click on this burger button here, you'll see that they have 3 controls. We're going to use the simple chat one, which just connects to the board and sends and receives messages. So I already have a couple of Bluetooth devices, so you'll see more than one, but this is our board here, the Blend board. And you can change the name for your boards as you wish. So this should now, yep. As you can see, this is now connected to the board, and the board is sending us a message every second. And you can actually see that it's sent a couple of messages in the beginning, and that was buffered. So we can accept messages from the board. We can also send it messages, and you can make the code react to those messages very easily. And then you can go to, if you want to use any of the other examples, you can go to codebender.cc/libraries, and if you look for the RBL NRF 8001 example library, you'll see that they have a few examples. So if you want to use the BLE controller, you can use the BLE controller sketch on your board, and you can program the simple controls sketch on your board to communicate with the simple controls application, etc. And you can also build your own applications based on the example that RedBearLab has created. So that's it. Thank you very much. Hopefully you like it.